Welcome to the Encore Audio Archives YouTube channel. I'm Taper Dave, and this is my channel. I've uploaded hundreds of talks here that I've recorded at meetings in West LA, and I've also recorded conventions starting in 2013. I've got a bunch of those up. And Walt and Mary Murray, the original owners of Encore Audio Archives, started the company in the 80s, and Walt recorded Joe and Charlie's and a bunch of stuff down in Vista, California. My sobriety date is June 20th of 1994. I hope you find something you like, so please like and subscribe to my channel and comment down below. If you want to hear something that I don't have or that you don't see, I'll see that I get it. Anyways, take care and have a great day if you want to.
Hi, my name is Hannah and I'm an alcoholic. It's an honor and a privilege to be asked to speak here tonight. I just want to let you know I'm really nervous. I want to thank my higher power for getting me as far as I've come, because without him I wouldn't be here today. I came into this program May 28th, 1998. Unfortunately, that is not my sobriety date. My sobriety date is December 29th, 1999. And it's taken me that long to get where I am now. My first drink was when I was 5 years old, and it was beer. And that led to lots of drinking in elementary school and junior high school and high school. And I remember in high school, that's when it really finally did what it was supposed to do. It made me feel. I love the way it made me feel. And I remember when I would drink, I felt pretty, I felt popular, and I never felt that when I wasn't drinking. I was never not sober. When I was 11 years old, I was diagnosed with debilitating disease, which caused me to take pain medication. And pills play a big part in my story. I hope that doesn't offend anybody. But somewhere down the road from age 11, I crossed that invisible line, and I was drinking and taking pain medication, and I was taking a lot of pain medication. And one of the medicines that I needed to take was Demerol. And I really loved the way that pill made me feel. I loved not feeling anything, because my home life really wasn't that great. I was always told that I wasn't good enough, I wasn't pretty enough, I didn't study enough. I was never going to amount to anything except for a housewife. That's what I was taught growing up. And so I got married young, and I remember I walked down the aisle and I was drunk on my behind. I even had a vial of cocaine in between my cleavage. So, you know, it was just a party. My life was just one big party. And I barely got through school. I don't know how I actually graduated. I graduated with a D average. I've never admitted that before. I would like to go back to school, but I just haven't braved that yet, because I'm afraid of failure, you know. And because I was too busy partying during school, you know. I wasn't awake. I was just blitzed, drunk, on pills, you name it, I've done it. Well, the only thing that I haven't done is shot heroin. But Demerol's a pretty close substitute for that. But I remember thinking that I really enjoyed not feeling. I didn't have to feel my mother's put downs. I didn't have to feel my father's doing things to me that he shouldn't have been doing. He never sexually abused me, but he just did things he wasn't supposed to. And you know, it really made me feel dirty. I remember, and when I discovered Demerol, it's just like it took it all away. And the drinking and the alcohol really helped. So my life was just one big party. And then I met a guy who drank and used drugs just like I did. And we ended up getting married, and I got married way too early. I was married to him for 18 years. And it was the earlier part of this year that I had to step away from that marriage, and that was the hardest thing that I had to do. I have never lived by myself. I've never been responsible for myself. I've never had to take care of myself. But with my higher power, my God, who I call Jesus, tomorrow I'll be celebrating 6 months living in my own condo, which I own. And that is a miracle. For me to own anything, and I've never been late. I have a perfect record, and I'm so proud of myself. And, but it'll be 6 months tomorrow that I'll be on my own, separate. And it feels really good. When I came into this program, I did not come in by choice. My employer discovered that I had a problem, and it got to a point where one day we were in the office, and he was rearranging the office, and I went off on him because I didn't like what he was doing. It didn't matter to me that he owned the company. And he told me, he said, you know, I realize that you're in a lot of pain, but you have a problem, and either you're going to get help for it or I'm going to have to fire you. And I thank God for that man, because he saved my life. Because if I would have kept on doing what I was doing, I would have ended up dead, because I was literally insane. I was doing 300 milligrams of Demerol every 3 hours, plus I was drinking on top of it. And I came into this program on the Thorazine. I came into this room doing the Thorazine shuffle. And it wasn't fun. It was not fun. I never want to feel like I felt before. And I was still married at that time, and my spouse did not support my sobriety. He did not help me. And I kept slipping and falling back. And I had to make a decision. Did I want to stay married, or did I want to be sober? Did I want to be married and miserable, or separate and miserable at first because I never had been alone? And now I feel, you know, I just had to make a decision, and I now know that I made the right decision, because I have never felt better about myself in my life, because I can look in the mirror for the first time and like myself and not cringe at what's looking back at me. I have not needed to take any kind of pain pill for almost 2 years. And that to me is a miracle. Sometimes it just baffles me. I took a cake for a year, and it really wasn't an honest one, because I was doing the marijuana maintenance thing. And the reason why I tell you that is because I take a medicine that's chemotherapy, and the doctor said, well, you know, it's okay, you can use marijuana to counteract the side effects. And it's like, no, I can't. You know, I listen to them. You know, the doctors, they've always, you know, done okay by me. They always gave me what I wanted, you know, so they can't be wrong. But I've discovered that if I just rely on my God, my higher power, He gives me everything that I need. Everything. I have to not want for nothing. I want nothing. All I have to do is pray and meditate and do what's in front of me, and I'm fine. I'm taken care of. I have a wonderful sponsor who's been through a lot with me, and she's seen me through a lot of times where I just want to give up. I think it's not worth it, and I'm gonna cave in. But she won't let me. She was there, she held my hand, listened to me, piss and moan and complain, and nope. And here I am, better than ever. Just working with the steps, working the steps with me. And, God, I'm so nervous. But at the end of this month, I'll have 9 months. And I can't tell you how good that feels for me. It's an absolute miracle for me to think that I am the person that I am today. That same boss that sent me to this program has given me a promotion, given me more responsibility, and 3 pay raises since I came into this program. And that's the kind of thing that tells me that I'm doing the right thing, that I'm in the right place. My life is better than I could have ever imagined it could ever be. Without AA, I don't know where I would be. Because a person like me has got to lie, cheat, and steal to get what I want. I can't trust anybody. But today, I have a life that's free. I trust people. I have people who trust me. I'm the bookkeeper at the company. I handle all the money. And for me to be in a position like that blows my mind, because there was a time in, not just even 2 years ago, if I would have had that kind of money that I have today, I would have been out of here. I mean, I would have had a separate account set up, you know. It would have been on. But today, I can do the right thing. And it feels so good. I don't have to lie, I don't have to cheat, I don't have to steal. All I have to do is say, God help me. God help me. And you know what? He's there. Every single time. I've never, ever been let down. The only thing that I have to do is do the work. Do what's in front of me, work the steps, suit up and show up. And as long as I keep on doing that, everything's going to be fine, because I'm going to keep on with this fabulous life that my higher power has granted me. My life is truly a gift. And I just, you know, I look around the room and I see all of you, and this is my family. My family doesn't live in this state. They've all moved out of state, and it gets kind of lonely sometimes, but I know I'm never alone. So all I have to do is pick up the phone, and somebody's always going to be there, do something, go somewhere. I never have to be alone. So thank you for putting up with me. Thank you for being here tonight, and thank God for my life.
I think we got a great talk going on here. Thanks for watching the channel. Taper Dave here. Just curious, do you think this is better than Zoom? Okay, this is how I prepare my drone for launching. I like to do it inside the cab of my truck so I'm not standing outside in the weather. To install the joysticks for control, up and down, right and left, powered on. I have an Android phone that I use to connect it to the drone with. And it's actually controlled through the iPhone, through an app. Oops, wrong way. It's actually controlled through the iPhone, or through this Android phone, through the app. It's actually controlled through the Android phone through an app, and you connect it through this short connection right here.
Remote control connected.
Remote control's connected. So pull out the drone. I have to extend the legs. Long legs extended first, then the short legs. Remove the gimbal protector. Set that aside, then power it on one short burst, then one long burst. I lay it down. So I have to go to calibrate. So the drone's not connected yet. It shows you here as this drone gets disconnected, even though the remote's powered on. So the drone has to establish it's connected. So I go into the app to calibration mode. First I'll calibrate the remote controller. Start calibration. Out, in, out, in, up, down, and then this little wheel is to control the gimbal. So it's calibrated. Go to gimbal calibration, start calibration, and then it calibrates the gimbal. I don't know if that shows up. The gimbal's moving all over the place. Changes, you can see it on the video. And I'm calibrated to take off. It's acquired 7 satellites at the moment. There are 26 satellites up in the sky, which it has to acquire before you can take off. So it's connected. It's got enough satellites. This is white. I can go to press this little arrow button, swipe right to take off, and it would start the motors if I slid this to the right. But I'll wait till I get outside. Don't want to do it inside.